So I am out here. We've gotten more snow. It's pretty cold, but not as cold as it's been. So it's like 22 degrees right now. And so we're ready to feed goats. Willow has already been out here for a while. She's trimming hose. And this handsome guy, this is one of our junior bucklings. This is Revy baby. So last year, Revy had a single buck. Hi, Willow. Hi. And so we didn't name him for a while. I wasn't sure if I was going to keep him, so we ended up calling him Revy baby for a long time. Hi, Revy baby. Yeah, so Revy's actual name is Revival, and so we actually named the baby Revelation to go along with that. And if you look in this room, typically I have Miss Sassley and her kids in here before I move them to the kidding room. But right now, this is all of our little bucklings and a senior buck. That's Mr. Goose over there. He was having some issues with his legs. So what I initially thought on his front leg was urine scald. If you are used to being around bucks, you know that they are constantly peeing on their legs. I think now that it's something different since I treated that and it's still not going away. So with the snow being as deep as it is and with it being so cold, he's now been moved to the barn. He's a really sweet boy, so he's not been causing any problems. And I kind of made a little cot for him over there in the corner. But all the junior bucklings are in here because Willow is trimming hose. And if you remember Mr. Peter, that big naughty rabbit that keeps making us look for him, he's back to his normal routine. Hi, Peter. So I didn't see him the other day. I actually didn't see him for a while, but Willow said she saw him. So I walked around the back of the barn and I didn't see any footprints, but there was a stack of pallets, and so I looked behind it, and of course he was sitting back there. But he's actually really strong. So I grabbed the rear leg and then I had to grab the other rear leg because see, he just stomped at me. Because I was unable to get a hold of him. Anyway, I did get a hold of him, so now he's back. Hey, Cecily, you gotta move, babe. I'll try to turn on the lights in here. So he has been hanging out under this heat lamp. I think he must have been cold from his shenanigans. Get some light going. I'm not sure why that light didn't come on. That light came on. Of course, Sassley and her babies had to run out to see what Willow's doing. Willow, did you fill up the barrel? Yeah. Thank you. Willow is super motivated this morning. She's doing all kinds of things. She's trimming hose. She's filling up feed barrels. Hi, Greg. Good morning. Thank you. Peter doesn't really like me, but I think that he's really pretty to watch, so. Good morning, X-Killer. Good morning, Dolphin. Peter, can I get you some food? So this is rabbit food for Mr. Peter. Try not to get too close to him because he doesn't like when I get very close. Are you hungry, buddy? You look like a pink rabbit with the light on you. Good morning, or thank you, Gray. Peter, say hi to Gray. He's a really big guy. He's a continental giant, so it's really a big breed of rabbit. I was carrying him. He's pretty heavy. I have never gotten a weight on him, but I am curious to see what he weighs. I'm gonna unplug this heat lamp and then see if I can get this other light plugged in. Maybe the bulb is out. I don't know why it's not working. Peter, why did you dump that out? He's kind of got an attitude. He's an intact buck. Morning, Mom. Peter. Nana said good morning to you. So this morning it'll be a little bit more of a challenge because all of the bucklings are in the main area where I feed the does. So I'll probably just feed them first. And that way they won't bother me while I'm feeding the does. Of course, they've all probably eaten on the milk stand already while they got their hose trimmed, so probably won't even be that hungry. Hi, Blue. What are you up to this morning? Peter is kind of an angry guy, so if you bother him or you're too close to him or you try to touch him, he slaps his foot. It's really loud. So I usually take that as a sign that he doesn't want me around. Hey guys, here's Beat Pulp. Does your food taste better now that you dumped half of it, Peter? Okay, this is actually for the bucklings. Excuse me. Oh, there's plenty of pans for you to use. Use one of them. So these are all the bucklings. There's crazy hair buckling. There's Mr. Goose. So the rabbit, it's been kind of hard to have him as a pet because he's not very nice. If you pick him up, he tries to scratch you to death. So I only got him, I got him back in October from someone who couldn't take care of him. And so he was already an adult and I don't think he was handled much. So all the bucklings are in here except for Cuddles. Cuddles must be getting his manicure. Hi, Cuddles. Are you getting a manicure this morning? Lucky you. You are so sweet. So Cuddles is from Illinois. Cuddles is giving his teeth a trim. So she has been working through all of the does. I didn't do that many. I think I only did, what, maybe 7 of them? And she did all of the rest. There's 42 goats here. So she worked through all 32 does and doelings. And now she's going through the bucks and the bucklings. So now that the bucklings are distracted, I think I can probably feed the does. without a problem. And if you hear a lot of banging, my husband is working on the buck barn on the other side. Right now it's not really set up very well for the snow. So he's adding a wall to the west side of the overhang because it's so gusty up here that it just doesn't keep the snow out and it keeps drifting and blowing. So this is for my big doe pen. Turkey. The turkey was locked in with Cecily last night. She wouldn't come out. It's funny because she jumps all of the fences everywhere, like even the 6 foot high or higher ones, but then she acts like she can't jump like the 4 foot gate in there. So I don't really know what it is. Okay guys, let's see if your pans are clean. Some of them are not clean. Why are you coughing, Grace? Did add an extra pan in here. You guys hungry? Oh. Are you eating the doe feed? It has the weirdest hair I've ever seen on a goat. Okay. Cheerio, why were you standing in the pan? Okay. So I got all that dumped out. Let's see who isn't eating. Just Midnight Moon and Vanilla Bean. Vanilla Bean has milk foam all around her mouth, so my guess is that she just drank milk. She's probably not even hungry. So with all the doelings coming out, I really don't want the bucklings around them because I don't want these does bred. Goose is actually the dad to a lot of these. Oh, good morning, Karen. Hi, Osgun. Yes, these are goats. How old are they? They range in age from, this is a 2-year-old doe to a 6-year-old doe, another 2-year-old, then all these junior does. So Nutmeg is 6. She'll be 7 in May. Cheerio is a goofball. She was standing in the pan. And I know she's not jumping out because I see all those bucklings on the other side. So they're they're not wanting to go over there with them. And I don't blame them. Oh, she already jumped out, Willow said. So she must have jumped out and got put back in jail. Well, Peter looks annoyed by all the goats coming in. And of course, they find the one empty feed bag. Guys, there's nothing in it. It's empty. Guess I need a few more feed pans in here to confirm that it is. Yes, I feel like all 5 of them confirmed it. They were still hoping that there might be a morsel left in there. Good morning, Ashley. Wonder if you guys got a lot of snow like we did. I felt like we were kind of in the middle of the band that was supposed to get 3 to 5 inches. And that kind of looked like what we got. So I'm thinking that must have been pretty accurate. I'm not sure where the other flat feed pans are. So now we have more snow on top of our previous foot of snow. So it's quite the snowy situation here. So they're all eating pretty nicely, but Easy's kind of been a grouch in the morning. So you can see she ran Vanilla Bean off. Hi, Blue. Good morning, baby. 4 inches. We're supposed to get above freezing next weekend. Yeah, I hope that it's like enough over to actually melt something, but I'm not looking forward to mud either, so I guess it is what it is. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 does in here, plus the hen and Peter. Uh-oh. Crazy hair guy is getting his manicure. Look how long the hair on the head of this goat is. Like, why is your hair so long? He's got a long beard too. He is not even a year old.
You could part it and everything.
Is this Easy's kid or Cinnamon's?
This is Easy's. Maybe you'll get another one next year that you can keep.
No, don't want any more bucks. It really does stand up. I don't even know if he can see. Maybe we should cut it around his eyes so he can see. He does look like a rock star. I don't know why it grew like this, because I've never had one grow like this. This is actually, this is a lunar sun, Ashley.
Yeah.
Does Lunar have any other kids like this? Cheerio. Well, Cheerio is very upset that she is not out. Poor old Cheerio. Good morning, babe. Say hi. Chad says hi. Yes. Oh no, Penny. So, Miss Penny squeezed out. And as you can see, she's got a whole parade chasing her. Penny, come here, baby. Penny, come here. Come here. You don't want to be out here with all these bucks. I think it's better. Okay. I'm just going to put her in the main pen. You're getting heavy, Penny. Because it's like 7 bucklings out here, and I don't want honey to be bred. There we go. Okay, you're back out with the does. Penny is actually Goose's daughter, so. So they were locked in the barn all day yesterday. It was really snowy, and the snow is still really deep. So there's really nothing for them to chew on if they go out. So they had grass all day available. Yesterday I also did see that strange dog in the front yard. So since I was leaving, I just went ahead and closed them up. Karen said good morning, Chad. No. Give them some grass hay. Usually throw the bucklings grass hay over there too. As you can see, they're very used to the saw. It doesn't even faze them. Does seem to be a fight happening between Happy and Pumpkin. They are half sisters. They are all Wayland kids. Mr. Wayland's not in here, but he's my big white buck. Yeah, I know the dog was from the greenhouse down the road, so I've seen them there before. They're supposed to have an electric fence, but I keep seeing them out. So I can't even remember what kind it is. I think it's like an Irish something. Like it's brown and white dappled with longish hair. It's kind of a pretty tall dog. These bucks are down here having some kind of fight. So really did not enjoy seeing the dog yesterday. Luckily he left pretty quick. So hopefully he doesn't come back. We are hoping to get a livestock dog soon. Why are you coughing, dude? Oh, there she goes. Hello. I guess you should have just left her out because she just let herself out. So we're probably going to have to put the net back up after. Oh, yeah, I think it actually is a setter. Do you remember what kind of dogs the greenhouse was? Is it like an Irish setter? That sounds like it. That makes sense, but. They're kind of pesky when you're down there. They constantly jump on you. But here, it kind of stared at the cat, then turned around and ran away.
Oh, really?
Of course, that's all I saw of it because I walked out. So I don't really know how long it was out there. I didn't see it. Yours came out. I'll leave this open. Maybe this will help the Wi-Fi signal. So I kind of wish I had put some windows in the barn. Having an all-metal barn is rough for internet. Good morning, babies. Did you turn off their light, Willow? Why is your light off? They all look happy. They're so friendly. Mr. Ash. So anyway, with them jumping, I think we'll put the netting back up. I kind of didn't like it because it's hard to feed through the gate with the netting up. But after we ultrasounded Time and saw that she was indeed pregnant, I really hate for her to be jumping through the gate like that. So, Time?
Yeah.
She jumps every day.
She jumps out around here.
So Time is Willow's golden child. She really thinks that she can do no wrong.
She hasn't.
Probably because the bucks are in there. The does don't like to be harassed by the bucks. Unless they're in heat, so.
She doesn't do anything.
She doesn't do anything wrong. Besides jumping out, she is a very mild-mannered goat. She will stand and let you shave her. You can trim her hooves. The first time Willow showed her, she was like an angel. So after some pretty rough show ring experiences with goats trying to lay down or run away, like goats that have been handled repeatedly, having one that's very sweet and calm is very nice. which her dad, the first time he was shown, I took Goose to a buck show last year. It was a very long running buck show. I think we were there until 10 p.m. after getting there at like 8 a.m. So I hadn't shown him before. He hadn't actually really left the farm before. And he ended up breaking my watch. So it was kind of a rough show. By the third ring, though, he was actually calmed down a ton. So I honestly think if we were to show him now, he probably would be okay. What is Cuddles doing? Hey, Cheerio. She just has the cutest face. Are you ladies ready to go back out? Okay. Gotta be quick. Go, go, go. Hurry, hurry, go, go, go. No, no, no. Well, Cheerio, or Time really wants out. So Time did go out. I figured it out though. Okay, we're not doing this today. No, no, no. Break-in. Bucks. Your feed. Not you as well. Can you hook this chain around? Thank you. Guys, you need to chill out. Goose. This is why the bucks are always not close to the does. So it looks like a lot of bucks. A couple of these are going as wethers. The goose is over there fighting the Sassily baby. That's the quad, the fourth kid. Is that his only son? Oh, that's true. I didn't think about it.
They're all easy grandbabies, though, and Maverick.
Yeah, some of these are, no, one of them is a Maverick kid. And then Cuddles isn't related to anyone, although we used him a lot this fall. So Cuddles will have a lot of kids coming. So they're play fighting. They do it a lot. They don't have horns, so they typically just stand up and run up against each other. It's honestly, I think they enjoy it a lot. Uh-oh, Sassily baby is getting pulled in for a manicure. They're usually not together, so Goose usually lives with my senior bucks, and then all these junior bucks live together. They're all about the same age. This is Sassily's baby. Willow. So yes, with the hoof trims today, it is very chaotic. Miss Bernicia is rubbing her head. Bernicia is due on February 11th, so she's looking really big. How many do you have in there? I think she had quads last year. Hello. Bean is in here. This is why they're all separate. I have too many bucklings right now. So once the wethers leave, it'll be much more manageable. I was going to refill their minerals. Here's Miss Sage. She's due in about 10 days. So I'm very, very excited about her. We've been going through a lot of hay in the past week. Honestly, people talk about paper towel math and toilet paper math. I feel like goat math and hay math is like a whole other level. Trying to determine how many bales you're gonna need for a winter. So check for a turkey egg. I think the white hen actually is, never mind, she did lay an egg. Maybe it's the black hen is laying there as well. So it's funny, but these eggs are actually smaller than my chicken eggs. I mean, for such a big bird. Hi, Timey. Time, why are you back in? Did you put Time away? Who did I let out then? Grace. This is what happens when you have closely related goats that are all gold. Did you guys knock over the buckets? Very chaotic in here this morning. I don't know who I let out. Oh, you. It is Grace. Can I help you? They're rattling this door, trying to get in. Yes, I agree. Like, I was trying to count, which is hard, and I never keep track very well. So I'm like, if I can just make it to May, we have, usually a lot of grass. People start cutting hay at the end of May. Although I don't know if I'll get first cutting again because last year it was so wet that I ended up buying some orchard grass mix, and then it smelled really good, and then I got it home, and after a couple weeks it started to smell musty. So hey, that was not nice. So I don't think I'll get first cutting again because of that. I don't know, maybe if it's drier in May, but last year was very, very wet. So orchard grass is kind of a thicker stem too, so I think it takes longer to dry out because the fescue that I bought was actually fine, and it's more of a finer stem. So anyway, with all the orchard grass, we ended up giving it away, and some guy with a cow was happy to get it. A lot of times people will feed kind of musty hay to cows. But with goats, they can get listeria, and it can be caused by like moldy hay or grain, or listeria is everywhere in the environment, so you just have to really watch what they ingest. So normally these guys all live together very calmly and very peacefully. However, with them all being right across from the does, they're just acting like nuts. Yeah, they only eat like, why are you coughing so much, dude? So, just hay, or if it's dry out, they'll go out and eat in the pasture, but with it being wet too, a lot of times it's easier for them to get parasites. So, yes, they typically only eat dry grass or hay. Why are you in the garbage can, Beauty? Do you want to tell me why you're in the garbage? Did you put this straw bale in the garbage can? Yeah. So I opened up the straw bale that was here yesterday to spread some around. So I guess they were probably tearing it apart. So Willow stuck it in this can. Now Beauty's using it as her pedestal. Did you see your brother out there? He's acting like a nut. Oh, he's getting his feet trimmed. He's getting the manicure.
Yeah, they do not like me.
My son calls him peanut butter. He kind of looks like peanut butter. He used to look like kind of a different color. He's covered in moon spots. Cheerio, are you eating with him?
Are you eating?
How are the bucklings' hoofs? They long?
They're so long.
Yeah. Actually,
They're kind of dry.
I don't know if he's ever had his trimmed.
Yeah. They went through the snow.
Neighbors have a hunting dog and it's all the way across the field, but I don't know why it's been so loud. Does, like, I don't know, is everything covered in snow? Maybe it makes it seem louder, but it keeps sounding like it's in the yard. You're being a good boy.
They were all good.
So cute. Look at this fluffy little beard. His hair is actually really soft, so I guess he's not peeing on his face. Yeah, he is spotted. You ladies ready to go back in? Go ahead. Quick, quick, quick. Hurry before more come. We got 2 more in. We still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 in here. Oh, sorry, Peter. Did I turn off your heat lamp? There you go. It's back on. Peter's got kind of pink eyes, so I feel like the red light really enhances them. Did anyone else have to read the book Bunnicula when they were in school? About like the vampire rabbit. It was white with red eyes. I don't know why we had to read that. I think we read it, what is on your head, in 3rd grade, but it's kind of creepy. Are you ready to go back in, ma'am? Go ahead. You guys can go in as well. Go, 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 go. You guys want to? Go, go, go. Happy coming out. Wow. Got some more in. 2 new ones came out. Happy and Eclipse came out. They're actually full sisters, although they were born in different years. I know she loves to come out. Eclipse can be kind of mean to people. Mean to goats. At this point, I guess we're considering them all people. This is Cinnamon's buck.
Yeah.
He's very orange.
Yeah.
Looks like Maverick. He looks just like Maverick.
She's doing nothing.
Happy, can you get down?
She's only like 2 weeks pregnant. She's getting a little bit better. I think she's walking as much.
She was bred on the 26th.
Yeah.
Oh, so she's like 16 days. So hopefully we can ultrasound her when she's a little farther along and see if she is bred. Why? Okay, we got Beauty out and now Libby jumped in. It's all these litter mates. You guys have the same ideas. Where are you going, Peter? I'm not chasing you in the snow, so you need to stay in here. It's really funny how much harder it is to find Peter when everything is snow covered. You're gonna tip this. You need to get down, ma'am. You realize how well the camouflage works. Normally when there's no snow, it's so easy to see him run by because he's just a big ball of white. With the snow, you know, you just, especially at night, it's really hard to see him. Do you guys all have to go eat with the buckling while he's getting his feet trimmed? Happy doesn't even care. She's just happy to be out. So when will they give birth? So I have a doe due, not tomorrow, but next Sunday is our first doe due. So I don't know if she'll have one or two. We did ultrasound and see a kid in there, and I felt the kid actually kicking around. So after her daughter is due 3 days later. And then, actually, I kind of put them in chronological order here. So on the 19th is Nutmeg. On the 22nd is Sage. Licorice is kind of a range between the 27th to the 3rd. And we have pretty many in February. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 in February. Although I really think Pumpkin probably is going to go on her second due date, which is in April. So starting next Sunday, we're going to kick off kidding season. Hopefully have 2 sets of kids next week. So I'm really excited about that. And they're both, well, one is from Maverick and one is from Cuddles. So this will be our first Cuddles kids that we've had. So Mr. Cuddles is going to have some babies on the ground soon. I was excited to use him. He was pretty young when I bought him. He was only 8 weeks old. So kind of an insurance policy to get some kids on the ground after you've bought a buck. Since we don't do any collection. Are you ready to see your babies? Thanks, Cuddles. Just couldn't wait to scratch your stinky little head. Really? So to me, Cuddles looks a lot like Happy in terms of color. So I really like this color. It's kind of like a roan black and white. And we did breed Happy and Cuddles together, so I think there's a pretty good chance that their kids will look like this. Last year, Happy's daughter was almost solid white. She's not out here. She's the big white fluffy baby. And then this is Happy's sister, full sister, although they look nothing alike. Goat genetics are just funny like that. Honestly, think Peter is so tired from his time in the snow. I hung this quilt up last year kind of as a partition and kidding season, just to, like, usually the does don't leave their area, but that way they weren't kind of bothered by the goat next to them. So I actually left it up. It worked really well. Are you guys ready to go back in? Libby, I know you have to be ready. You have been out all night. These kids are so big. Look how big Grace is. She's a whole year younger than Happy. You ready to go back out, Cheerio? You're not gonna go out there and start screaming, are you? Hope not. Guess we'll see. Go, 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 Grace. Okay. 2 more. Okay, Libby, you can go. Go ahead. Happy, go ahead. Okay, no pancake. So now we just have Eclipse out. Willow gets upset when Eclipse is out because Eclipse is one of the biggest doe kids from last year. And she's kind of a jerk. So we actually didn't show her at all last year. I don't even know why we didn't show her. We didn't take Eclipse to the state fair, did we? No. So, to show in the state fair, you had to have them all entered, like into 4-H online, to show them in the 4-H show. I had to enter them all in May. And then the show isn't until mid-August. So I thought that I had entered her in May, but then when I looked in August, she wasn't. So she could have only shown in the one open ring. And then also, if you don't sign up for the state fair, like several months before, the costs are like doubled. So it would have been a big hefty fee to bring her. So I did not end up showing her. And the other reason was that when you show juniors, there's a really big emphasis placed on width between the hocks. And she doesn't have a lot of natural width. She's got not a lot of natural width when you're looking over the top in her back, like in her chine and loin and rump. But when you look between her rear legs, do you see how the hocks are a little bit closer together? So at this point, if I see a junior with hocks that are a little bit closer, I kind of feel like it's not even worth it to take them, because I just know that they're not going to show very well. Yeah, and after Tiny's weird performance in the show ring where she laid down and tried to run away, I am worried that her daughter will do that. Why is this door doing this? The buckling locked us in the room. Oh, this was pushed up against it. Hey, dude.
You want to go back to your brother? Yeah.
He sure is a pretty kid. He's so long.
He looks just like Maverick.
Yeah, he does. Just like Maverick. Goose and Peanut Butter are having a fighting session. Cecily's kids are the smallest. They're the youngest. They were born in July. And they will walk up and fight any other goat. They have the most confidence. So Goose is actually his dad. So maybe they're just having a bonding moment. Like, it's such a tiny buckling walking up, and Goose is probably 3 times his weight.
Yeah.
And they all do this. They'll walk into the doe pen and they'll immediately start trying to have like the little play fights with everyone. All of the other goats, I think at this point, are just sick of them. And you won't quit rubbing your head against my hand. Cuddles. Cuddles living up to his name, but not especially cuddly. He has a little bit of a scur on top of his head, so it's kind of rough to pet him. Did he need something on his legs? The buckling you just trimmed.
Look at this. Mom!
Oh my gosh! Oh, I thought you put the chain back up.
Yeah, I put the chain on.
Pumpkin. Well, She was determined to get out. And these new hooks that I tried out, she just completely bent it. So I guess those are not really a good option.
Oh my god. Yeah, only if you guys are
Pumpkin is
out there.
already bred, or supposed to already be bred.
Yeah, she's been bred, she was bred the 10th of November.
Look at this big kid over here drinking milk again. Happy just lets her drink. Happy, you need to wean her. Well, how are we going to get them all back in? How did you get the bucklings in here? Did you walk them around the outside?
They all followed me out in the snow.
I don't know if they'll follow us back.
Follow me back.
They
I'll
might.
just leave boy clips in front of them.
Willow. Big Pumpkin. She's desperate to be out anyway. You can see Miss Chocolate Chip. I don't know how many babies she's gotten there, but I would guess maybe 3. She was already kind of chunky before. That's true. Pancake had triplets last year. Cuddles, you are too much this morning. Too much. The bucklings are very desperate for attention. Cuddles. Cuddles is living up to his name. Willow's getting cuddled by the crazy hair buckling. More than 2 babies, maybe so. I would think maybe 2 to 3. Actually, we did not ultrasound her. We could try it and see what we can see, but she's due pretty soon. She's due in less than a month. So I feel like at that point they're pretty big. Hey, Miss Penny. Not sure what's going on over here. Scratch. My name is Ashley. Look at Blackberry. She's scratching. There are so many places to scratch. You have to scratch right over the water bucket. I feel sorry for the other goats dealing with you. Oh my gosh. You guys are so chaotic this morning. Craziness. I think because the bucklings are in here, they're all acting crazy. Crazy-haired buck. So this is Willow. Can you not? This is why I have to sit in the loft to have a peaceful view of the goats. They just are nonstop. There's quite a lot of birds in here. After we got the snow, they all started coming in. So I've been hearing a lot about the bird flu, and it's kind of concerning with chickens. I heard that cats can actually get it as well, so I don't really know what we can do to keep them out. I might put some bird netting over my chicken coop. Okay, dude, you're gonna have to stop. It's too much. Look how pretty Goose is. Such a pretty buck. guys gonna go outside today? Is it still too snowy for you? I probably will open their door once all the bucklings are back in. Since the bucklings have to go around the back of the barn, if we open the door before they go back out, they'll probably just go in with the does. I'm not a scratching post. Chad is working on the buck barn. Okay guys, well, I am going to help Willow put these monsters away after they all got their toenails clipped. So thank you for joining me this morning. These are hen turkeys, so they're not full grown. They're actually very sweet, so I don't think we'll eat them. They have been laying eggs every day, so they're laying more than my chickens right now. They really love people. So they did survive Thanksgiving. Goose. That was not nice. It's like a circus in here. Hello, are you leading them out with Pumpkin? Come on, bucklings, let's go. Cuddles is not coming. Come on, Cuddles. You can go too. Go, go, go. There he goes. Okay. Bucklings, you can come too. You're all going back to your barn. You're being too crazy in here. We saw Pumpkin run by. So I have not eaten any. Chad did. They're a lot like chicken, like, so I don't, it's kind of odd because they haven't been frozen, so I don't know if I'm just finding them pretty quickly or what. I don't know, I'm kind of surprised that they haven't cracked. So I think turkey meat tastes pretty mild like chicken meat, so it makes a lot of sense that they taste like chicken. I know you guys eat duck eggs though, which are quite a bit different. What's kind of surprising though is the size of their eggs is smaller than my chicken eggs, but I don't know if it's because the turkeys are young or what. Okay, you are too pesty. Go. Come on. I don't think he's the scared baby anymore. He's been rubbing against my leg for the past 10 minutes. Come on. I know you're trying to make him leave.
You have to go back to your barn.
You guys are not sitting in here staring at the does all day.
That's not even look real.
He looks like a teenage boy.
It's even more.
Guys, you have to go. You're not going to stay in here and torment everyone. No. Go on, peanut butter. Peanut butter is actually sweet. Come on, sir. Okay, no, you guys are done. Are you serious? I'll just carry him out. He's too bad. Oh, Goose is sick of him too. He knows we're trying to make him leave. Not exactly. Goose doesn't have the broccoli top. Baby is determined to stay. Those are watching. Only Minnie. Minnie in time. It's like a show for him. Here, Willow, I'll help you. Okay, guys, so I'm going to help her catch this goat so we can round them back into their pen so they're not here all day staring at the doelings and blubbering. So I will be back tomorrow at 9 o'clock to do my morning chores. If you're free then, stop by and say hi. I always enjoy hearing from all of you. So thanks for coming by this morning. I hope you have a great weekend. Bye.